Morning on a windy morning in Washington, D.C. 27 degrees, quite warm though up here on the rooftop. Vice President Kamala Harris is about to publicly concede the US presidential election to Donald Trump. This is a live look at Howard University. Kamala Harris studied there in the 80s and she will deliver her concession speech shortly. Her supporters are there to hear her speak. This, of course, coming after Trump completed a remarkable political comeback 4 years after he was voted out of the White House. His win was assured when he captured the battleground state of Wisconsin. The president-elect is also on track to win the national popular vote.
We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Wall Street soared to record highs following news of Donald Trump's victory. Live to US Bureau Chief David Woiwod. David, crushing disappointment for Kamala Harris, who will face the cameras in the next half hour.
Yeah, an incredibly bitter pill for Democrats to swallow. Have a look at this. This is most certainly a political wake right now. We have hundreds of her supporters gathering in the quad here at Howard University. I'm not sure I've ever seen so many long faces in the one spot, all flat-footed there. Look, the music is playing, but certainly no one is dancing here in Washington, D.C. Tonight. Look, we have heard that the Vice President has already made that call to the now President-elect Donald Trump. You pointed to that a short time ago, but the President-elect has just put out a statement giving us a little bit more detail about that phone call. And they've said that President Trump acknowledged Vice President Harris on her strength, professionalism and tenacity throughout the campaign, and both leaders agreed on the importance of unifying the country. So striking that message of unity there at the end there, Donald Trump's camp. We'll have to wait and see if indeed that does hold. The US President, Joe Biden, he's also made a phone call to the President-elect as well, and we are expecting Joe Biden to address the nation tomorrow night. But we are now just standing by for the Vice President to take to that stage and make that concession speech to her supporters and, of course, the nation. A very different speech to the speech that those that had been gathered here last night had been wanting to hear, Nat.
Yes, tough one to write, isn't it? You know, they didn't expect to lose women, Latinos, the black community, all of those, a crushing defeat right across the country. We've just spoken to an insider from the Democrat camp and they say they are in crisis mode. We'll bring you that speech when Kamala Harris starts to speak shortly. From David Woiwod, let's get more news now. Here's Eddie.